Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Foundation. I hope you're all well as we build our beautiful colony here. Thank you for joining me today and welcome back. So if you remember in the last episode, we did in fact start our production. We purchased this new tile over here, so we now own this territory and we've got our fisher hut being built over here. So that's just actually got the builder over there now. We ramped up the clothing production and extra wool. And also the polished stone. So we're now selling to 2 traders instead of 1. So if you remember, or if you didn't see, the quick recap is we now have the second trade route here. We can actually buy in certain resources from these guys to make some of our guys happy. And it does look like our natural progression would be to work on bread. Maybe if we want to get the next trade route up and running. But yeah, we also did get a little bit of an upgrade. We started taxing our people here. And the main focus here then is to get in the fish because we are now selling to our commoners. We've got the clothing in here, which, to be honest, I'm not sure whether we need... I think we haven't actually assigned clothing over here, so we're going to assign that. And that's probably what was happening there because let me just check. We've got raw basic materials over here. I know tools aren't. We've got food in here. Not something we need to worry about at the moment. I really want to get honey in. I'm not sure how we do that. Obviously, the flourishing, we're almost there on tool production. There's beer. There's common goods. It's going to be pretty... It's quite deep. There's going to be a lot that we can build. We obviously need to factor in if we need to go to a bit of a war and kingdom here, because there is actually military forts and stuff you need to build. I don't know how that works, but the trader's coming in. And there's our fisher. So let's get a fisherman assigned and let's see how well that produces for us then. And if a trade comes for the fish, we'll do that as well. I'll probably leave that one empty to make sure our guys do actually get fish. Let's see if you buy from the look of this gold. You absolute beauty. So yeah, we're going to scale all of our production up. Just the basics though. I think we're okay. I'm looking at polished stone and stuff. For the time being, it's not really too big a deal. The only thing that might be, although we have been building, is the wood, the plank ratio here. We've got 5 carpenters and we've got actually lots of lumber camps. We have 4 and they're all maxed out to our 1.75 of these. So I think that's a forested camp actually. That one is maxed out. We've got 6 spare that we can do, so I think it's time to potentially go in. So he's coming back to the village, so we will be finishing that one. I'm going to go ahead and promote 2 people there. That's actually more taxes if we do promote them as well. And we are going to go into potentially another lot of tailors that we could sell, or we could ramp up our other things. So I think what we need to do is come into here. Let's go down the common path. So what's this? Contractual wage edict. Decrease the costs of every mandate by 50%. Decrease the time of every mandate by 50%. And then a wooden bridge allows to cross gaps. I don't think we need the bridge just yet. What's this one here? That's a monastery, a rustic church, splendor, small stone wall, and the thingy there. I don't think there's anything else we need to do on these. And market splendor package. So let's have a look at these then. Fair reputation. Newcomers ignore the happiness immigration factor. Oh, that means you'll always get immigration based even if you've got bad happiness. Labour and clergy mutual splendor negative impact is reduced. I'm actually going to grab those. I know it costs influence, but that's a good idea, so it keeps them at least happy. The next one's at renown, so we need 30 for that. Manor house stone architecture. Mining taxes. Drinking taxes. Oh, I like the taxes. Alright, cool. So it probably is a time to look into one of these. I don't think there's any point in us going down the tavern site unless we buy in the resources, but I think we're going to go into farming. So we're going to need a place to farm, aren't we? And I think, to be honest, how much is this? 125 coins. I kind of now want to do my second housing estate over here. So I'm actually going to remove this for the time being. So we'll clear this one out and we'll set up over this side, I think. So let's go in then and let's start wheat production at least for the beginning. We've got a nice section over here that we could potentially use. So I'm going to go wheat production. Boom. We're going to start with that one there. I'm actually going to go straight away and get 2 outside territory. Oh, man. Right, we're going to go here then. We're going to get a second one there. So we're going to start both wheat productions there. They're not the same way, but that is fine. And then we're going to go... Where do we want the windmill? We're going to need more storage as well, actually. So let's get a granary. And this granary is actually going... Oh, why does it have to be outside territory there? Yeah, we'll have all bread-related resources in a granary over here. I'm not sure if this is the most efficient way of doing it, but another trader's coming in, so we should hopefully make some gold. Depends if it... Ah, both of them are here, so... Polished stone's looking good. It's the clothing that does bring us money. And we are seeing a good amount of fish come in now. And I think our meat and boar is a little bit better now, isn't it? Based on the two hunters. There we go. So I think we do have enough if we wanted to purchase the territory over here. Which one do we want to go for? We're going to get both eventually anyway. This does increase... Do we get housing here? I don't want to go too much. We have so much space that we have purchased that we can still make use of, you know? I'm just thinking if we, because of the coins here, maybe we do start the housing this way. So I think maybe that one then. And then what we'll do is actually paint in a residential near the church over this way. Let's go something like this. I know it's in our trees, but let's go like this. And let me just check the territory. There's enough room for us to actually... residential around the back. So I don't want to go too close. But I'm just drawing it how I want it here. I could go there. And then market stall potentially here. Will that be enough for all that? We'll find out. Let's go like this. I do want to build another market square this side as well. So that'll be for the next housing. We've got it painted ready. I think that is acceptable. So I'm just looking at the cost of the windmill and the... It is only a serf that needs to go in there. So windmill, don't want to go too close to the housing. There is hunting over here as well, but we do have... It kind of makes sense for it to be over here, but it is outside of the territory, which is a little bit annoying. So let's see then. Let's go over here. So the two farms are there. We can have the windmill here. So I've decided maybe go production down this way, because housing is going to go around the back of there. Let's pop a windmill, let's say here. I want to look at it from this way, so we'll get that one built as well. We'll also assign some farmers to this one, so 3 farmers. We need to work out how much they produce on one here. And then we'll start getting the flour. If I just come into the trade routes here, let's see if anyone is buying flour. So I think that's more one down here, isn't it? There's a bread one. There's no raw resource that they're buying of wheat. They sell it, but they don't buy it. So the bread is more for our people, isn't it? For this we can make weapons. I'll definitely take my time before I go into the army stuff though. It's going to cost us a fortune, I can imagine. We're actually in the minus of coins here. Traders are coming in though. Hopefully they save us. Save me, traders. I'm tempted to potentially see if we go into our trade here as well and buy in some berries. So we're going to buy not too many. So we've got a little bit of a surplus. If I just do something like, let's say, I think they're quite expensive. Let's say 25 berries, so there's always some in. So when a trader comes, we'll buy some berries. Clothing is looking okay. Hopefully they can buy some polished stone. We've got so many planks. I think we could reduce this one more. And then have us... I think it's okay, though. I just don't want to overdo the storage. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Next trader can make me some money over here as well. That'll be wonderful, and we can carry on working here. Right, cool. A lot better. There's lots of people coming in, so and we've got 10 more on the progression here. So I think what we'll do is now go back into the labour one here, and we can do this. So newcomers ignore that factor. Although, do we need that right now? Does that include promotion cost? I feel like it might. I just don't want to spend the gold yet. I think we'll leave it. I definitely want to get a bit of a surplus on the money front, and I might increase the what's it called here. Let's go in and let's get another treasury. I kind of like the look of this wooden hall. I think because we have the treasury here, we could go a little bit of a spire off the side. I think that would be really cool. And you don't need a doorway because it's already attached. Yeah, let's do that. We'll build just a spire there. I think it'll increase our treasury. I want to probably stockpile some goods there. Alright, so it looks like you've got to define crop field. So paint crop field. Oh, God. We put that too close, didn't we? Take away this hunting zone here. I know it might affect our thing here, but let's get a bit of farmland over the back of here. That was the plan anyway. I was going to remove these trees, so let's go like that. We'll cut that off there, and then we'll close that one. We'll get the crop field painted around this. Right here. I know that it's going to be... There we go. Can I fill this in a little bit better? If only I'd realised this. Right, let's go like that. Let's see how well that does. And then we'll do the same for this one over this side, and we'll fill it up over here. And that should be our first lot of farms. Alright, what have we got here? The king is planning new outposts around the borders. One of his merchants noticed your woodcutter camps and wants to make you an offer. So, accumulate 100 wood inside storage facilities. Current amount. That does give us 100 gold. Oh, we've got to do this, and let's unassign the people from that, so we get a surplus of these. We can actually sell some wood to the king. 150 gold is... Oh, we're looking good here. Is something we shouldn't snarl at here, so we're almost there. Because that's going to give us... was it 10 on this one as well? So that's really, really good. And welcome yourself in. So we have 11 people without jobs at the moment. We will have 3 more in this one once it's done. We have some transporters that are going to need to go in here. So that's going to be wheat, flour, and bread into that one. And there we have it. We'll get 3 farmers in there, and we're going to paint the crop field here. So let's go something like that. This is obviously going to look a bit weird, but I think once all the farmland is out, yeah, that's fine. I think we can attach this also. That doesn't need to be attached. That's cool. Oh, yeah, surrounding it would be super cool, let's be honest. Let's do that. I think that's fair. I don't know what kind of size you need to paint these in, but we'll see. Oh, look at this. The wheat is starting to grow. Yeah, that's going to look super cool. I think I need to chop these trees down. So is there a way? Is that going to overtake this? I'm going to go like this. Let's see if that can cut all the trees out of here. I think it will. Let's do that. And then we'll clear that one out eventually as well. So do we have it? We have the wood. There's our success. So 150 gold and 10 for kingdom influence, so that's really good. So I'm actually going to go into this and see. So this is actually the kingdom one. So it unlocks a military fort, stake wall. Kind of want to see what it's all about. We have gold now. We have a lot of gold now. Requires 30 prosperity plus 5 kingdom rating. So how do we get kingdom rating? I'm guessing it's by building one of these. So let's take a look. Military fort. Okay, we've got a lot of room. Military fort down by the river. We've got a lot of space over here, actually. I should do some wood camps over here. Let's get the military fort. I don't know if this is too early to be building this, but we're going to give it a go anyway. And we're going to need a little doorway. Boom. Right, how much do we need to build for this then? It looks like you need some kind of room. So we need a wooden quarters. A wooden roof. Let's go with that on top. And we need... Oh, we can have... Hey, this is cool. Go for a little bit of a stairway up the top then. That could have counted as our door, actually. No, let's leave it like that. We need a... What are these? Visitor location. So they would go there. And soldiers will look over this place. Let's have the guards looking down at the town this way. What else do we have? We don't need any of this. Needs to be a nice basic thing. And we'll build to 82 planks and 11 tools. I think we'll be buying in... Are we still buying in tools? Let's have a look. I want to keep this up because that's -5. You kind of want the influence to be good on those, don't you? Let me just slow this down a second. Let me see. So are we buying in tools? Let's increase this to 15. So we'll buy some in. We've got plenty of gold now. A courier is approaching the village. Okay, trading is booming with Mydal. They plan on investing this wealth to restore their old church, which would attract pilgrims. This could benefit your village as well as if you were to supply them with resource. Accumulate 50 stone inside storage facilities. Is that polished stone? I think that's polished stone. Okay. What does that give us? Trade capacity plus 25 per item. That is huge. accumulate 50 inside storage. So what we're going to do is actually go ahead and say no trade of polished stone for a minute. We need to accumulate it in storage to appease that. We got plenty of gold anyway. We're looking really, really good on that. I'm just keeping an eye on these. So we're buying berries in at the moment. The only thing that is potentially going to need more, we'll grab those guys in. We're going to get some soldiers anyway. And then we've got another one over here. Wow, it really does ramp up and there's a lot going on. The king has noticed your military fort and wants to be sure that you, his loyal vassal, has everything you need to host an army. Once armed and trained, the king expects your soldiers to contribute to the peace of the realm. Gain 20 plus that. I'm at your service, my liege. So 20 swords. Oh god, we got no storage for those. Okay, it's time for another warehouse. I'm wondering... Hold on, let's have a look here. Yeah, the weapons do go in a warehouse, so let's go... Although we do have this one spare. It's a little bit far away, though. I think I want a separate one for weapons over here. Warehouse. Build that one. Get that one going. We'll assign weapons over that one. That's nice, though. So I think we'll be hopefully getting this. So non-exclusive penalty. Kingdom rating has no value limit. So we need some kind of splendor in that one if we want to do this. So here we go. Rating is the perception of the estate has on your village. So I guess... Is it... So kingdom rating is required to unlock new progression content and determine the king's estate influence. So hopefully when we've built the barracks, that should change and we'll have that. At the moment we do actually... We're about to hit the 75. We can unlock certain things, but it does look like we can actually get that one now. Costs us a bit of gold. And we're going to have to do this as well. So we're going to go for the... I think it's a milling taxes will be a good idea because we've got this whole area that needs to... kind of produce. So let's see. Are they producing yet? Oh, it's all growing, so I don't know how long that takes. What are you guys waiting for? Okay, that's being built as well. Awesome. And the new tax office or treasury has been built, so we're up to 710 that we can store here off to the side. Town is coming along hugely now, though. But I think we've kind of maximized our housing estate over here, so we definitely need to work on the marketplace this end as well. Should we do that? I think we do it. It's probably going to be the smartest thing to do. So let me just get my visibility and zoning areas up. And let's start the marketplace. So we'll go with... Let's get it nice and basic. We'll just get the 2 in for now. This is going to be a larger housing estate anyway. We may even go 4 along on this one. I'm going to go ahead and do both of them with that as well. Do we want the goods store? I think we can go ahead with a goods stall as well, just to get it going. I'm going to put the goods store the other side, actually. We can hopefully create a bit of a natural path there as well, and we're going to need a goods sign. Let's get a couple of decorations just to add a little something. 52 gold, let's get that going. Now, once that's built, I think it will allow the houses to go over there. We'll see. I'm not too sure. This is slowly coming together. It just needs the builders. So we've got soldiers. I guess we'll just have 2 soldiers for now. Because we have the spare. So we'll start training those up. I don't know how much they cost us though. I think we're a little bit slow on the stonemasons also. So I'm going to go ahead and grab in a second stonemason's hut. We're going to pop this right next to this one. And I am going to go ahead and prioritize that. So we've got the tools exactly to be able to do this one and the cloth. Hopefully, shortly we will have that. I think what I'm looking at here is clothing production is too fast for what we're doing here. I think we could potentially get away with a second butcher as well. We'll get a second butcher in. I'm going to look at potentially getting another weaver's hut in. But I don't think we're producing enough wool. Let's grab those guys in as well. A new tale can be heard. Your actions set off a new tale around town. What does this do? Forward, march! The clamour of military exercise echo through the village. These might not be the most pleasant sounds, but they are a good reminder your people are safe. Very well. Happiness bonus for 10% of the villagers. Nice! Additional taxation. Let's tax windmills. Okay. We're gonna enact the milling taxes, actually, so that is money. That costs us 5 points into that one. So as soon as we get them then, I don't know how often that comes in. We'll get that splendor there. I'm trying to figure out I think, yeah, that will give us splendor on that one. The reason we get the labor one is because we've actually got certain things that are happening. That's great. We're actually 1 point away as well. Missing resources for construction. I'd like this one prioritized because I don't know if we're going to hit it. We're at 31. I think once we've got the second one, we should be okay. Let's see here. I do want to keep that. I think we probably need to scale up these as well. So I know this is there's a lot going on with this, but I do think we're going to need a third sheep farm, if I'm honest. We have farming in the middle here, can't we? Let's grab that one in then. I'm actually disappointed myself that I didn't do the what's it called over here, the farming. Okay, warehouse has been built over here, so we're going to have one assigned to there with weapons. We'll get all the swords into there. I'm going to go ahead and pause this marketplace as well, because they're taking the cloth over when I need it in here. Need one more piece in there, and then we can get this one. 35 days. I'm hoping we can hit that 50, because that's actually going to be huge. That middle trade capacity plus 25 per item is massive, so that is a goal we really, really need to hit. And we're cutting it fine. Alright, stonemason hut has been built. We need another commoner, so let's get someone promoted. Oh wow, it's all go. Alright, welcome. Let's get another person as well. What do we do here? Ah, we've hit the next tier, so that's really good. Let's get a stonemason in there. We need 14 pieces in 32 days. We should be able to hit that just fine anyway. We've got the people to be able to do this. Oh, look at this. We got 2 soldiers over here. This is almost done as well, so we do have our barracks. I'm not sure what happens with the military. I'm hoping we can get all of these trees cut down here, because, yeah. We can surplus this, though, which is going to be great. I know that we're not doing the bread just yet, but it looks like they're getting another harvest of this. We should hit this just fine, which is great. So 37 in storage. Traders are coming through as well. Courier is also approaching. Gold is looking okay, so I'm quite happy with that. Here it comes. So what they're going to say. Here we go. All right, thank you. Thanks to your increased trades, a large number of folks are now looking to settle in Northbury. Yet the village struggles to feed the extra workforce and asks if you could send the much needed bread. Northbury trade capacity as well. We're not even trading with those guys yet, are we? Have a look. Northbury. Ah, these guys. Okay. We're not making bread. Okay, skip it for 2 months. That's fine. We can't do that one just yet because we're not making bread. Do one at a time. I'm actually going to turn off a little bit of these extraction zones around here to try and force them to come and chop over here eventually. That's what I want. It'd be nice if you could set zones for where they go. Oh, look at this. We got our first house being constructed over here. I was looking at construction sites when you click here, and there are some houses coming up over here now around this area, which is really, really cool. We're going to need to increase the clothing here. I need this sheep farm to go in. So once this sheep farm goes in, we spawn some more. We can get a second clother in, I think. We've got 6 more to get in 24 days. And then we also need to enact the milling taxes, don't we? So let's go back in. And there it is, milling taxes. So we're going to unlock that one. Let's go into taxes here. Other taxes, 1 windmill. We'll hit that one, and we've got the advice followed. So if I open up my money here, taxes, we should see some kind of milling tax. We'll just have to see. Oh, there we go. Notable tier reach. Look at this. We now have a kingdom rating with Splendor, so we're also now going to be able to unlock these things. So the barracks has completed, and we are 3 away from the polished stone as well. So fortified keep has been built. That's going to be awesome for us, because that does mean we do have things we can do on the kingdom here, which is protection taxation. If a military mission is ongoing, taxation accumulation speed is increased by 10%. What are these? Kingdom buildings upkeep reduced by 10. Yes. Okay. So we want, yeah, upkeep. That's more money. So let's unlock those. That is beautiful. Right. Let's get these trees cut down, guys, because this looks really ugly. I'm tempted to get rid of these and move it over. It might be the right thing to do. I'm now seeing that we can spawn in. So let's get a shepherd in and let's spawn some sheep. And let's go ahead and continue to build the marketplace. So we're going to turn the pause off on that and get the cloth in. Getting a little bit of a surplus. I'm going to leave it. And oh no, we definitely need another weaver's hut. So let's get one more over here. I do want to keep this all nearby for now. I don't know, obviously, if this is the wrong thing to do, guys, do let me know. I'm not going to just scale it all out this one bit. I will move on and we'll have separate sections. I almost need to keep them as districts, if that makes sense, because if I don't, it gets really out of hand where the storage is going to be. We'll have like a proper mining district down here and do the same on the other resources. That's my thinking behind it. So happiness is still okay with that one. I also need to check out if we are getting any actual milling tax here properly. I don't think we are. Welcome in, guys. I can't see it in here. So taxes, we've just got residential at the moment. I think that's okay. So we can go into the army here. Look at this. So hunt. Here we go. Hunt vermins. Easy. Near. 4 days left. 100% gold coins, wheat and berry brew rewards. Prepare troops. Impossible. Impossible. Alright, so we need more troops. That's cool, so we can start unlocking stuff. I'm gonna... Let's go 6 soldiers. Let's see if that's enough. So they'll have weapons. We'll try the vermin here. And let's see if... how many we'd need. Impossible. How many soldiers will we need? Weapon. Oh, here we go. You need to assign weapons to them. Super cool. Now we'll try. Let's prepare the troops. Ah, there we go. Low, low, average. I don't want to risk that. Do we need more soldiers then? I want a high probability, I'll be honest with you. There we go. Let's send the troops on their first mission. I don't know how that works. Let's see if we can get some resources in. Anything they plunder, we can put it into this warehouse potentially. What other resources can we put in here then? Yeah, we'll wait and see. We're going to need a granary one as well. Maybe we need a plunder section. So let's do it. I'm going to get a granary over here as well, right? And what we're going to do is have these two as like military plunder things. We'll see. It might be a good idea. There's our marketplace going up there and our housing over here. Have you guys chopped these trees down yet? It's ugly, man. I think we can fit more wheat around here too. Let's just do that. So they'll actually plant around that bit. Look at our soldiers going off. Look, there we go. It says 2 days, so I don't know if they're going to hit it, but we have the polished stone, so we can do this one. So we're going to confirm that delivery. That is perfect. So, based on that, I think I'm going to keep the second one in there. And we're going to hope for a little bit more population now we've put them all into soldiers. But we've increased the trade capacity, so that means we can sell more and buy more. That's awesome. Alright, the housing has been put up over here, the first little house. And I've got a bit carried away on time. I've been playing for ages. So, guys, that's going to be where I end this one out. Loving it. As always, though, smash that thumbs up for me. If you are new around here, do consider subbing to the channel. Town is growing slowly, but quite fast now. I'd say it's increased a little bit. And obviously... if you want to support me that little bit extra, do consider becoming a member of the channel as well. As always, guys, do take it easy. I will see you in the next video.